More than $82 billion has been wiped from the Australian stock market in just 2 days as the trade war between China and the United States intensifies. The market turmoil has had the inevitable knock-on effect on the superannuation accounts of millions of Australians.
A week after our stock market hit a record high, today, carnage.
When valuations are stretched as they have been in recent times, it doesn't take much to burst the bubble.
History was made as the yield or interest rates on our safest investment, the 10-year government bond, fell below 1%.
Sovereign bond markets are regarded as the safest asset, so that's what we're seeing, a flight to quality.
You've seen a historic push for lower rates.
Our share market took its second bath in 2 days, down 2.3% today. $82 billion of value wiped out this week. All because of China and America's trade war.
A full-on trade war would lead to a global recession, which nobody wants.
On Friday, Donald Trump hit $300 billion of Chinese imports with an extra 10% tariff or tax. China retaliated, deliberately cutting its currency to make exports cheaper and American imports more expensive.
It's a very potent and a kind of a scary weapon to use in any trade battle.
Trump tweeted, "It's called currency manipulation. Are you listening, Federal Reserve?" The president is urging his equivalent of our Reserve Bank to cut rates further and faster.
The era of economic surrender is totally over.
Here the Reserve Bank is watching, you sense holding its breath.
The RBA, of course, has already delivered a couple of interest rate cuts, so we think the RBA is largely going to be on hold for the moment.
But there's a hint Australia, with both Chinese and American free trade deals, is winning this war. China banned imports of American farm goods. Australia could fill that gap. Our trade surplus in June was a record $8 billion as iron ore prices soared.
If the Chinese economy slows down, we're pretty dependent on them as a customer of our raw materials.
But it wasn't enough to save our stock market today.
And Nine's finance editor Ross Greenwood joins me live. Ross, the Reserve Bank met today. Do you think these volatile times will have an impact on future rate decisions?
Oh, there's no doubt. In keeping the interest rates on hold today, the Reserve Bank very much kept the door open to future rate cuts if these trade wars do have a detrimental impact on either our economy or our jobs market. Now, the markets and economists right now are suggesting there will be one more rate cut this year in Australia. The most likely bet is in November, Pete.
Ross, thank you.